Welcome to another episode of A Waffy Hame, with a slight twist as we got off the ship for a few days to visit Thanda Game Reserve in Durban. So over the next few videos we'll share with you each day and what we got up to. Enjoy the adventure.
Morning!
Morning!
Welcome back
To A Waffy Hame.
and we're definitely a Waffy Hame. We are as far south as we could probably go without hitting the Antarctic today.
Yes.
Yes, we are in Durban, South Africa, and you'll see from behind us there's a lot of suitcases.
We're going off the ship for a few days.
Two of them are our suitcases. Is what a wee way to do, Connor.
We're away on a 4-night safari.
3 night, 4 day
5 game drive.
safari. Yes.
So, yeah.
So we will see you on the bus. There's Leo. Hi, Leo.
So this was the start of our journey heading out of Durban, and we were straight onto the highway because we were heading north. And as you can see in the distance, and we'll drive past, we got to go past the Moses Mabhida Stadium, which was quite nice. So Chris got a nice picture of it. But then we started our journey. We didn't exactly realise how long it would be, but we did come prepared. So we had 3 hours to get to Thanda, but we had multiple stops. We'd packed our books, our iPads and our tablets to be able to watch stuff, so it made the journey much easier. But the interesting thing was, is we were sitting on a bus who at the time we knew nobody else, not their names, who they were, but by the end of the next 3-4 days we would have a WhatsApp group that we now still keep in touch with and send our travel photos every few months. So we really had a fabulous group.
Hello, we've arrived, as you can see from the jeeps behind us. Join us for our safari visit. Come.
So here we are getting on our jeeps, and we're leaving from the front gate and heading into the reserve. Our driver for the trip was going to be Martin, and we had our tracker in Thanda, who was going to be with us the whole time. So here we go, off on our adventure for the next few days.
Yay!
So while we're stationary and the wind's not too much, so we can save ourselves a bit from the dust, what are we excited to see, my friend? What are we thinking about? Cheetahs! That's
So, driving into the area, of course we would see some wildlife, and we saw some zebras. Now, for me, it was my
Zebras! Did you say zebras?
This became an iconic image of our trip, because I look absolutely ecstatic
Look everyone, it's a zebra!
at how exciting a zebra is. But by the end of the trip, a zebra wouldn't be that interesting. Here we are arriving at the lodge. This wasn't where any of us stayed for the trip, but it was the central location where we all gathered. And when we first arrived, we were presented with a lunch. So here we are walking down to the outside bit. It just looks absolutely stunning, but the only meal picture we've got is of the dessert, I think, that Chris ordered. So
Hello! We're definitely away from him.
We're very much away from home. Just had what was meant to be a lunch box, and it was
Lamb cutlets.
and served in wine.
Panna cotta and
Exactly.
wine and
Not a lunch box.
Anyway, we're in a rush as we need to get into the room, which is behind us.
There.
And then we need to get on our afternoon safari drive. So come and see the room with us.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my days.
It was a quick stop in the lodge as we were hurried back up to the main section to then join our next trip, or our first proper safari trip. So here we go on safari number 1. We wonder what we will see. We had no expectations, we had no idea how it was going to be, so we're all very excited. As you can see, we got stuck in the middle of a large herd of buffalo, and during that time we got to learn about how they look after and how they live a wild life, and what the vets do specifically, because we actually saw a buffalo that had quite a large issue with the front of his face, so we learned about him specifically, and it was really interesting that Martin, our guide, was able to spot out a single buffalo from the herd.
Up. Now he's going to look around, he's going to find a direction, and he's going to start pushing.
Pushing it. Oh, wow.
Look.
What we didn't expect to happen was, as the sun went down, we stopped the jeep and a table appeared, and we were served drinks and food to enjoy. We then headed back in the dark to then go for our evening meal. Each evening, the table and the meal room setting was set up differently, so this was the setting for the first night, and here's us standing by the fireplace.
Well, hello. So, you've just seen where we were having our evening meal. We've now came back to our house for the first time.
Did you just say house? You mean palace?
Well, palace. We've
Look
came
at the
in. I'm gonna tilt it up. There we go. We've came in and the house has been turned down, so the bed's all made with the net and everything. It's all been taken away. But yeah, so we haven't actually had a proper look around, because when we got here we had a late lunch, and then the game drive was leaving in 5 minutes. We had to dash here, sunscreen on, and head out. So yeah, so this is home for
for the next 2 days. We've got a huge outside bit which we'll get to enjoy tomorrow, which you'll see next 3 nights. But yeah, it is an actual house. We've just had our evening meal, which we were told was going to be buffet style, but it ended up being a sit-down 3-course meal. This is now the bathroom area. So another room in the house, but it is the bathroom area. So Alba is in her sink, is in his sink, you would say, and then we continue through the bathroom, and then we've got our inside shower, and then out here is an outside shower. But we'll do our whole outdoors explore tomorrow when we get back. So we're away to quickly unpack, and then we've got to go to bed because we're getting, well, one, our wake up calls at 5, but we'll have to be up earlier because our game drive leaves at 5:30 and we get back for 9 AM. But yeah, so this is us. How amazing. But we're away to unpack, so we will see you in the morning. See you next time for day 2 of Thanda.